Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we are doing a soup recipe. I'm in a different room at the moment because Rosalina, my 10-month-old, is asleep in the kitchen. I like to put her near the dryer when it's her nap time because the noise of the dryer is very comforting for her and it keeps her asleep for a good amount of time. Also, my husband is on a very important video call in the office. I'm trying to stay far away from that room and just give him as much quiet as possible. So I made this soup using a bechamel sauce. Made it a lot more thicker. If you like thick soup, this is really good. It's really good when
the winter months maybe, or if you feel cold. Right now it's nice and sunny outside, but I
just wanted to use up a lot of the veg that I had, and I had some squash left over from another recipe I made, and I just wanted to get that all used up because I didn't want anything to go bad. We'll be going to the shop soon, so this is a good thing to make if you just want to use up some veg.
It has no meat. It's a vegetarian soup, but it does have chicken bouillon cube. It has one chicken bouillon cube in it. So it has that flavor of chicken, and it's very rich, it's very creamy, and it's very heavy. It has pasta, it has lentils in it, and it has coconut milk. By the way, if you didn't know, you can probably tell with this angle, but I'm pregnant. I am 22 weeks pregnant. We're really excited. We don't know if it's a boy or a girl. I plan to find out, but I don't plan to tell anyone. Who knows? Maybe we'll do a gender reveal thing. I don't know. But yeah, I don't necessarily have a name for this soup. Let's just call it a creamy vegetable soup. Yeah, so Crystal's creamy vegetable soup. And let's get started. Hope you enjoy. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Please make a comment. Tell me if you liked it. Tell me if you tried this recipe. I love to hear from the viewers. Let's go. So first things first, you need to gather your ingredients. For vegetables, I have a half a squash peeled and cubed, 1 carrot cubed, 2 bok choy, 2 heads of broccoli. For the bok choy and the broccoli, I cut into bite-sized pieces, separated the leaves and the stems because the leaves cook faster. You will need 1 chicken bouillon cube. I have 1/2 onion diced, 4 cloves of garlic diced, ginger, very small amount, or you could just substitute with ginger powder depending on how much ginger flavor you would like. For spice, we have salt and pepper to taste, lemon juice 2 tablespoons, soy sauce 2 tablespoons, and a dash of chili powder. We also have about a stick of butter, 2 heaping tablespoons of flour, half a bag of red split lentils, 2 cans of coconut milk, and half a bag of penne pasta. I usually put the onion, garlic, and ginger together, so that's why I put it into one container before I started cooking. You could really use any veg in this dish. This is what I had in the fridge and what I wanted to use up. And I just kept the thicker ones together and the thinner ones together, and the leaves go last because they cook so fast. These red lentils are another thing I just wanted to use up. I bought them before the whole quarantine thing happened, and I used a little bit in the beginning, but I really need to use it up, so that's what I'm doing. Should probably mention that this is going to look pretty hectic as I'll be using the whole stove, but I just love to multitask. Put a 1/4 stick of butter into your big pot so that you can start sauteing the onion, garlic, and ginger. Get started on your pasta so that it will be ready around the same time as the lentils. Give us a thumbs up if you love the smell of sauteed onion, garlic, and ginger. Shh, she's still asleep. comment below on how you like to get your baby to stay asleep when they're taking a nap. So far for me, it's the dryer sound or the sound of a vacuum on YouTube or the sound of a hairdryer. It works so well, I really recommend it. So it's really important to keep track of the heat on each individual hob when you're cooking all these things because you don't want anything to burn. Yay, my favorite part, the bechamel sauce. I call this my one-handed bechamel sauce because I'm usually doing it with one hand while I'm holding Rosalina. This time I'll be holding the camera. First things first, you're going to want to melt half a stick of butter. Side note, but I learned this in the hotel kitchen. It's really handy to have like a hot cup of water where you can stick your utensils when you're not using them. Now that the butter is all melted, it's time to add 2 heaping tablespoons of flour. I like to use a wooden spoon for this, but I just take my wooden spoon and combine the flour with the butter. Once combined, you can then add 1 cup of coconut milk. I added some more boiling water to my lentils because they looked pretty dry. The sauteed onion, garlic, and ginger is ready to add the thicker veg. You now take your, what is this called? Whisk. It's called a whisk. You now take your whisk and mix in the coconut milk to the flour and butter. Keep in mind that I am using one hand to do this. That is why I added the whole can of coconut milk at once rather than adding it in little by little. Before adding in the second can of coconut milk, I like to add my spices. Oh no, a big mistake. I added way too much pepper. Okay, you can now call this Crystal's Peppery Creamy Vegetable Soup. Your pasta should be ready by now and you can drain and set it aside. Give a thumbs up or leave a comment below if you admire my multitasking skills. I almost forgot the chicken bouillon. I added 2 cups of boiling hot water. By this time, the lentils are now ready to add to the big pot, and you can also add in your softer veg. In order to let the lentils and the vegetables soak up some of the flavor, I added some of the sauce into my big pot. Now in whatever order you would like, you could add the pasta, the bok choy leaves, and the rest of the bechamel sauce into your big pot. And there you have it, Crystal's creamy but peppery vegetable soup.
So let's give this soup a try. It looks so delicious. I love how there is lots of veg and a good source of fiber because of the lentils. I smell it and it just smells so good. It's not the best thing to eat on a hot day, but we live in Ireland, so it's not ever going to be super hot. Let's give it a try. It's very tasty. I love the flavors. Beautiful.
The texture of the veg is perfect, for me anyway. So the way that I did it is kind of a difficult way to cook it. I'm sure there's other ways to do it, but
The reason I cooked it the way that I did is because I wanted a certain texture of the veg, texture of the noodles, or the pasta. I wanted a certain texture of the pasta. I wanted a certain texture of the veg and the pasta.
Rosie, do you want to try this? Well, she definitely likes it because she keeps peeking her head inside the bowl, and that's usually a sign. That's usually a sign that she likes it. Rosie. Tasty. Ooh, a big spoon. What do you think? Is it yummy? Tell the camera. Yummy, yummy. She thinks it's funny when I wear makeup. She's like, who are you trying to fool? Oh.
It's good. Very good.
What flavors do you taste?
I taste turnips, coconut milk, carrots. Really starting to add these flavors.
We hope you enjoyed our video, and we hope you'll come back for more. Happy cooking, and have a great day. Bye. Say bye. Say bye-bye. Not today.